the number one killer among Malaysians. One of the ways to stay healthy is by keeping away from tobacco and alcohols. There are many bad effects if we consume excessive amount of tobacco and alcohols. Okay. When we consume too much of alcohol, our bodies will become addicted to the alcohol. When we are addicted to something, we need to sustain the addiction by buying the alcohol and cigarettes. If we use all our money to buy the alcohols and cigarettes, we become stressed out. If we are stressed out, it will lead to depression, which is a major and a serious disease. Next, tobacco can lead to cancer to the mouth and the brain. It can also lead to cardiovascular diseases such as coughing, wheezing, out of breath when talking, and chest pain. Okay. It can also lead to less oxygen entering our body, our lungs. Because the moisture, cigarettes can increase our temperature because carbon dioxide is entered in our lungs. Okay. The moisture is decreased because the temperature of our bodies increase. Next, that is all for me. Bye.
Thank you to the moderator. Heart disease is number one killer among Malaysians. So one way to stay healthy is by going for regular health checkups. This is because by doing regular health checkups, we can know our health level, whether we are healthy or vice versa. Besides that, people that attend to hospitals and clinics to make their medical checkups has one step earlier to avoid the infected disease exerted on their body. For those who haven't made regular health checkup, they might increase the probability of their death because they didn't realize what kind of disease they are suffering from. What if people that didn't attend for the regular checkups were actually infected with the number one killer disease in Malaysia, which is heart disease? That generally don't really depends on your age. It will be extremely dangerous.
Nabil. Start.
Okay. Thank you, moderator. Okay. First, as we all know, heart disease is the number one disease in Malaysia. It was a killer disease among Malaysians. So, I would like to promote the ways for the government to make Malaysia more healthy is by promoting a balanced diet. Okay. First, I would recommend the Malaysian to following the food pyramid. It was organized neatly from the least to the most. We need to eat. Okay, first we have fat. Fat we must have the least amount to be taken every day. And then we have protein, which promotes our growth. And then we have fiber, which promotes for our digestive system. And last but not least, we have carbohydrate for energy. And secondly, I would like to recommend Malaysian to eat at a sufficient amount. Okay. Firstly, why we need sufficient amount? For example, men need more energy than women. Kids need more energy than old people. Because why? They need more energy to grow. So they could become healthy. And excess food. Why would I say sufficient amount? Excess food could lead to excess fat deposit in our body, and this could lead to heart diseases and other diseases like obese and diabetes. And last but not least, take nutrients from healthy products. For example, vitamins, supplements. Because why? Well, our body also need minor components such as vitamin B, C, D, iron, and much more. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. One of the ways to stay healthy is by exercising regularly. When we think of exercising, we will think of the gym, by going to the gym. That is unnecessary because it will cost us a lot of money and we does not need to spend a lot of money to stay healthy. That is nonsense. Okay, we can do this by a better way, a more cost-effective way, and that is by such as jogging around the nearest park at our home. That is already suffice. Okay, we can do this every day because no one will I'm sorry, and it is free. It does not need a lot of cost. We can do at our time, and whether it is morning or evening. Okay. When we exercise, we will burn our fat, and the fat that is burned will be used as the energy when we exercise. So, as we exercise more fat of our body will be burned. So that will make us healthy. And to make this method effective, we should never skip our schedule. And if we skip even once, we will be lazy to continue it. I think that is all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Now we can start our discussion for 10 minutes about our topic today, how to keep healthy in our daily life. So I would like today to start with your opinion.
My opinion is, I think I want to support my point, which is keeping away from tobacco and alcohol. It is because alcohol and tobacco can lead to many cardiovascular diseases such as chest pain, coughing, wheezing, out of breath when we talk, and also cancerous such as cancer to the brain and cancer to the lungs. Right. It can also lead to heart failure, organ failures such as heart failure and lung failures. That's all from me.
Okay, sorry, candidate A. For me, I don't think so that keeping away tobacco and alcohol it will be a best way to stay healthy. Because yes, I admit it that it will bring so many dangerous effects to our body. So not everybody in this world consume, or in this nation consume alcohol drinks and tobacco. So I think my point is the better, which is we can go for regular health checkups. By doing this, a person will get to know their own health level, which they can make an early step to avoid their current disease, or maybe they don't have any disease. That will be a great news for them. So yeah, we can know our health level, and besides that, people that attend to hospitals and clinic to make their medical checkup has one step earlier.
So yeah, I totally agree. Both your points is good, but why don't we check out the point where we should eat a well-balanced diet? Because every day we consume food, drinks, and water. So these diseases, everything that we eat become what we are now. So like if we eat bad foods, we get diseases. If we eat more bad food, we get alcohol, and we might have an effect on our health. So why we should consider the well-balanced diet, such as I said just now, the food pyramid. Okay, the Health Organization have already put it from the least amount that we should eat until the most that we should eat. Right, the least we should eat like fat. That's what fat can cause many diseases, like for heart diseases, diabetes, and last, the most that we need is carbohydrates, which is important for energy. So I think we should take this point as a consideration for this discussion.
Okay. Thank you, candidate C. In my opinion, I think I will agree with candidate C points because heart disease are mainly affected by what we eat. What we eat will affect what will happen to our heart because heart is used to store the glucose, the main thing that we use as energy. If we eat unbalanced diet, I mean such as too much fat, the fat will affect what is stored. And what's more is when we eat too much fat, our body will start to feel lazy because the fat will affect our metabolism. Okay, that's all for me. Next.
I also think that candidate C's point is good. Eating well-balanced diet should be taken into account. It is because it supports my point, which is keeping away from tobacco and alcohol. Alcohol does not included in the pyramid of food pyramid. So we need to avoid taking alcohol and cigarettes, which are not included in the pyramid. We also need to eat sufficient amount of food, which is we have to eat less amount of fatty foods such as chicken, fried chicken, fried food lah.
I think this point is quite good already. But how about we take a look at candidate D's point, the keeping in a healthy lifestyle. What's your opinion about it?
For me, about exercising regularly, I think it's not the best way to keep healthy, but it's still the one of the way that we can keep our body healthy by doing exercise regularly. Not everybody can
have the time to exercise every day.
Yes, can have the time to make their own exercise. So exercise is not what, like you say, it's not something like a person needs to go to the gym, but he just need to take a jog at the nearby park. We don't need to spend our money to do our exercise. So yeah, I think the best point that we can stand up here is candidate C point, which is the well-balanced diet.
I also think that my point is not as good as candidate C's point because even if we exercise every day, but if we eat bad food such as like candidate A just said just now, like fatty foods, alcohol, and fast foods, the fat is still there. I mean, we still consume fat. Even if we eat bad foods a lot more than we do exercise, it still will affect our heart, and it will still lead to heart diseases.
So, maybe go ahead on.
I disagree fully about candidate's D point, which is exercise regularly. It's because we have our schedule is too hectic to do exercise. We have to study, we have to do lab reports, we have to do quizzes, so we have no time to do the exercise. That's all.
But from my opinion, I think exercising should be really taken into consideration because there are many types of exercises right now, like simple exercise, workout, like
walking to the class.
Yeah, walking is actually the exercises. Pray is also exercising, you know. So you should not take exercising lightly. You know? It should be a routine nowadays.
I support
So we are nearly to our end of our discussion. So I'd like to know your opinion about all of these points. So candidate A first. Which point would you like to support?
I support your candidate C's point, which is eating well, balanced diet.
Right. Candidate B.
For me, nevertheless, I would choose candidate C points because it's the best way to stay healthy by eating well balanced diet using the pyramid rules.
So candidate D, your opinion?
I think I'm with them. I will agree with candidate C's point.
So everyone agree and come in conclusion that the point of well-balanced diet is the best way to have a healthy lifestyle. So that's all for us.
I think that's all for us.
I think
That's all for
that's
us.
all for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.